Oops, I know it's a bit late. I know it's late. I'm supposed to have already done a match reaction for Crystal Palace versus Aston Villa, but thank you for clicking on this video. You're joining me, Dre, and you're watching Astonished. Right, I'm not gonna lie. That one hurt. I felt a bit hurt by that. Watching the game at Selhurst Park, especially away at Selhurst Park, you could feel the frustration building. Not panic, not anger, just a deep sense of we should have taken a bit more from this. We could have gotten a bit more from this. Because this wasn't Villa being outclassed. This was Villa controlling the ball, controlling the territory, but not fully controlling the danger, unfortunately. And that's what hurts. There were genuinely parts in that game where I thought, this is us. Villa's controlling this game. We're gonna get something out of this. Villa looked like they were imposing themselves. Long spells of possession, moving Palace side to side, calm build up. But football unfortunately doesn't reward comfortability. It rewards decisiveness. We had moments, half chances that didn't turn into real shots, breaks where the final pass wasn't right, opportunities where we slowed down the game a bit too much, whereas we could have hurt Palace if we just picked up the pace. And when you dominate position like that, you cannot afford to be casual about it because Palace can hurt you. They just need one moment. And that's what emotionally drains me as a fan. Emotionally drains me as a fan. I'm sure you know what I mean. Right, let's be fair. Villa did a lot right. We controlled possession for large periods of the game. We played through Palace first press calmly, kept our defensive shape compact, didn't lose our heads in a hostile environment. This team is clearly coached. You can see Emery all over it. Structured build-up, midfield discipline, fullbacks choosing their moments. Villa weren't sloppy. Villa weren't reckless. But sometimes too much of that control invites the opponents to wait. The big issue, inviting Palace on. Here's the problem, and it's been the theme at Palace, with Palace, for some time now. When Villa dominate possession, we invite Palace to defend deep and counter. Palace are comfortable without the ball. They actually want you to have it. And every time we recycled possession without penetration, Palace grew comfortable, grew confident. You could feel it. They started stepping into duels. They committed bodies forward quicker. They attacked the space with intent. Now this is where Villa must learn. This is where we need to learn from this. Control has to turn into a threat. Otherwise we're just setting a trap for ourselves. But let's give credit where credit is due. Crystal Palace was disciplined and intelligent. They stayed calm, pressed in short, aggressive bursts, transitioned forward with purpose, targeted spaces behind Villa's midfield. And this is where Oliver Glasner deserves some serious recognition. Glasner's Palace are brave without the ball, direct when they need it, organized but aggressive. They don't overplay, they don't panic, they wait and then they strike. Now that's some good coaching. If we learn these lessons from this Crystal Palace game or match, I believe that Villa will be absolutely fantastic in potentially almost every area on the field when it comes to any type of opposition. Next up, we have Spurs. Then we go again. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you staying until the end. From my house to your house, up the mighty Villa.